Welcome back. Today is our 4th session running the White Plume Mountain that has been republished in the Tales from the Yawning portal. In the last session, your group defeated a dwarven vampire that was hiding within the darkness and recovered one of the 3 heirloom weapons named Whelm. 2 more weapons remain. After a brief moment to relax, you realize that you had to traverse across the parkour room again. This time, you made a plan and used some magic to get across with very little effort. You made it back to the intersection with the Gynosphinx and decided to travel north towards the Trident. Keraptis' note said, "To rescue Wave, you must do battle with the beast in the boiling bubble." As you moved onward, you found a room where the floor dropped off into a large pool of muck. You defeated 2 seaweed-like creatures, but ended the fight right as your buddy Nines went into a berserking frenzy. Are we ready?
Why did Nines go berserk? Is there a reason for that, or he was just having a bad day?
So when his HP drops below, I think 40 or something from a certain level, he has to make a roll every turn. You roll a d6, and if he rolls a 6, he goes berserk. And I rolled a 6 for him at the very end of the last session.
Why'd you do that?
I asked the dice, not me. I didn't do it. So yeah, now the question is, now that he's been a meat sponge for us, are we just gonna kill him, or does somebody else have an idea?
Like lay hands on him?
Well, while y'all are deciding that, he is going to swing his hands twice.
No surprise there.
Yep.
At me.
With disadvantage because he's in the water. But the first one is going to hit and the second one's going to miss.
Damn, he had a 19 with disadvantage?
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
And he's going to hit you for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Do we know what his health was before he started going berserk? Like, how close are we to whatever it has to be?
Don't know.
But we don't want to kill Nines, right?
Well, no, I don't think getting, because I read his character sheet while I was reading it last session when I still had access to it. Putting him over the health just means that he doesn't have to roll a berserk check. It doesn't take him out of berserk once he's in it.
Oh.
Once he's in berserk, we have to deal with him just like we dealt with Basalt. We either down him or blind him somehow so he can't attack anything.
I guess we
take him out of berserk. It just makes him blind.
So now he's just blind and berserk.
Well, yeah, but if he can't attack anything for a turn, then he goes out of berserk, right? That's how berserk works.
No,
but why did
how my curse berserk?
Yeah, that was
the same rules for every single time. Because again, like as a berserker, I have my own berserk that is controlled, and so there's multiple different forms of berserk. You cannot believe that it'll be the same for everybody.
I purposely removed the access to the stat blocks so that you did know what was going on.
I really
so
wish I could
y'all don't
sheet again.
Y'all haven't seen this naturally, so you don't know what to do. So make your decisions accordingly.
I guess we have to down him then.
Just use non-lethal damage and just take him down.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he did serve a pretty good purpose already, which was basically tanking the last 2 enemies we fought.
So what are you doing, Christopher?
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, geez. He's in the water. I don't know if it matters, but I'll use Ray of Frost on him.
Okay.
Yeah, 60. So 19 to hit and then 6 cold.
All right. His movement speed is reduced, right?
Cold is, yeah, by 10.
Okay.
I don't know if him being wet makes difference for you.
I'm not going to do anything extra unless it specifically says like on their stat block kind of stuff. We're just going to say it's magic, so I don't have to deal with it. Kind of like with the magic lightning last time.
Yeah, works for me.
Krios said he was taking his dogs out, right? Okay, perfect timing. It is your turn. As a reminder, you were concentrating on Call Lightning.
Is it still like deep water in this room, except for where we're like the ledges that we're standing on, right?
Correct.
Yeah, him and I are both in the water.
I don't know what I want to do. There's not like a door to this room, right?
Like a open door? No, not behind us. If that's what you're asking. Looks like there might be a door on the far right corner.
Let's just go through that door and shut the door behind us. I don't know.
And just leave him in here? Just
leave
Nines behind?
So the door you're talking about, this one,
right?
That's actually underwater.
Oh.
Oh, and we can't see if there's a door over here.
That's a stairway leading up.
So Nines is a flesh golem, right?
Yeah.
And golems have, like, didn't we say that, like, I'm his master or something?
No, it's, well, there's a difference between master and creator.
Oh, gotcha. So would I be considered either of those?
You don't know.
I'm gonna stand here and just ready in action to touch him if he gets within my reach.
To touch him?
Mm-hmm.
Like touch him with what? Just like your hand? Just like reach out and touch him?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I'm saying because if he readies a spell, then the concentration on his call lightning stops, is basically what I'm trying to get at.
Is it the same thing if you're using an item? I'm not interested in using the call lightning anymore, so I'm willing to just
drop it
up
for the
anyway.
sake. Okay. Lilith.
Okay. I'm gonna step back a little bit so that he can't see me. I'm gonna shape change into a flesh golem.
Oh.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk back up, and I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm gonna call out to him and say, "Nines, please don't hurt us."
Nines does not appear like he's even listening to you. He's just
Nines.
focused on putting his hands destructively on everybody around him.
Kind of rude, Nines. Kind of rude. All right, well then I guess I'll move back here behind these people, and that'll end my turn. Oh, I guess I'll do one more thing. Sorry, before I end my turn, because I can still do a bonus action, and I will give Rydell help, and then I'll end my turn.
Basalt.
All right. So is there any negative to entering the water other than like
Just
with me attacking?
When making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have a swim speed has disadvantage on attack rolls unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. A ranged weapon automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Even against a target within the normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin. Creatures and objects that are fully immersed in water have resistance to fire damage.
I'm going to go ahead and shift. That gives me 6 temporary HP. And then I'm just going to move here, here, here. I'm going to reckless attack him. So a 26.
Yep.
10 slashing damage.
All right. As we pointed out last time, his AC is 9, as the name implies.
Gotcha. 7 slashing damage.
And 9s falls to pieces and crumbles into the muck.
I dealt with it.
So that was not non-lethal damage then. That was just straight up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Got it.
a question.
Do we collect his bits just like we've done with all the other NPCs? All of our other friends?
I think we let him sleep with the fishes.
Did he poetically at least break into 9 different pieces? Because I need that to be the case.
He broke into 8 pieces.
Oh.
He didn't quite live up to his potential.
Alright, let's shape change back now that we're out of combat.
That was fun.
Kind of sad.
Yeah.
Port 9.
Let this be an important lesson to us. Never keep a pet with a berserk mechanic.
We keep the salt.
This is the second time we've learned that lesson, by the way.
I got rid of my berserking gag, so
Yeah, that's why I'm saying this is the second time we've learned this lesson.
Christopher sheds a single tear over as he looks into the water at 9's bits.
I mean, he only did 16 damage to me after he berserked, and he took way more damage than that before he berserked. So, still a net positive, because those jellyfish would have beaten the crap out of us if they weren't beating the crap out of 9s.
I do pull a feather
he's got
out
this
and drop it onto the surface of the water. All right, well.
All right, now we need to find a place to rest, because, like, long rest. I don't know about y'all, but...
Oh, you got slapped around, but the rest of us, I mean...
I'm feeling great,
Basalt got
man,
a little bit...
I mean, Basalt's feeling the HP limit over there.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, who knows how long that takes? What that will take to clear?
That's probably a good
true,
rest.
yeah.
Yeah, it might be a long rest, but I don't know.
I also have that going on for me.
Can we see through the water to that door right there?
Yeah.
How do we know? Do we determine I don't remember last week how deep this water is? In the deeper
I don't remember
section?
off the top of my head, but it's at least 20 feet.
Okay, so it's not like
real quick.
standing.
Do we want to take a short rest so
And I was like recommending a long rest.
Rydell can get
Yeah.
his? Well, I don't know if you.
I've only got one more hit dice left.
Oh, okay.
I've been
Yeah,
getting
then-
the crap beat out of me this dungeon. One
I'd
hit dice is not going
As
to fix
you
that.
should.
I'd be up for
You
a long
might
rest. I would like to
wanna
hopefully get my
head
health back.
Well,
I can
so
long rest in front of the Sphinx.
so the problem is back there is all water.
Yeah,
Like, that's
I
all
can
water and
heal
mud.
one. I can cast healing hands once per.
What I was
long
suggesting is that up here probably isn't water, right?
Yeah, so why don't we just go into this hallway?
So if we're in a nice dry hallway, maybe we should rest. Well, don't we actually have an item that would help with that too? We have like the dome of many things or whatever.
You have a scroll of Tiny Hut, yeah.
Tiny hut, yeah. Morning. The dome of many things. Way better.
Because I mean, obviously we're pretty exposed, but I'm assuming if you use Tiny Hut, that kind of negates that.
It's on a scroll. Who has that on their spell list? I know.
I don't actually know who has it offhand.
It's a Meepo scroll.
It's a Meepo scroll, so
Doesn't matter.
Anybody can use them? Okay.
anybody,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's technically on the Bard and Wizard spell list.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The sorcerers don't have the dome.
They don't?
What? That's some bull.
What does Tiny Hut do?
I'm gonna
Sorry?
link it in
Yeah.
here.
Who originally had it was Leoman's tiny hut. That's what it is.
Correct.
10-foot radius, immobile dome of force springs into existence. Oh, we could fit up to 9 people in here. Oh,
Yeah,
9.
tiny hut's a dope spell.
Nice.
That was unintended.
So anybody inside of it can move through it freely. Everybody else is barred from passing.
Below you guys right now? 7?
Uh-huh.
That sounds right.
Yes.
Well, while you're taking a long rest, go up to 8.
Nice.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
do we get our health back?
Yes, you get it back on a long rest.
Okay,
Does it
I'm gonna
reset
adjust
my
that
max
first.
HP, or am I still at 54?
It resets it.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Good. That's good to hear.
So I have a cloak of protection. Didn't we have like some bracers or something like that?
You have braces of defense. Was whenever you're unarmored, you get +2 to your AC.
Yeah, was somebody using those?
You were hanging on to them.
Yeah, we saved them for you.
Okay. Yeah, so I can take those bracers of defense.
Yeah. While wearing these bracers, you gain a +2 bonus to AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield. It does require attunement.
Is Polearm Master worth it, or should I just take the ability scroll?
Polar Master is a pretty good one. I forget what I was suggesting for you to do. I know
I
Polar
know
Master was in there
you
at
had
one point.
suggested a feat to me when we were talking about me going glaive.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure it
remember-
was
I
Polar
want to say it was
Master.
Polearm Master because it's every time I make an attack action with my glaive, only my glaive, I get a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon. Oh, and I proc an opportunity attack when they come into my range.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take that then.
What color is this dome?
who's casting it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we decide? I'll
That
cast
was
it.
not an answer. That was just a yeah.
Can it be more?
Go-
Can it
go
be
ahead.
more than one color?
Solid. You pick a solid color. To,
All right, it'll be blue then.
All right, so it's the blue dome that y'all can see through, but they can't see through it. In about 2 or 3 hours into the long rest, you see some gargoyle creatures fly up from where y'all came from. They're going to investigate the dome, like step on it, and kind of like knock it a little bit, and try and figure out what the hell it is. They look at each other, give this kind of like shrug, fly off into this door right here, and then about 10 to 15 minutes later, they fly back towards you, and then back towards the Gynosphinx. So they came, they investigated. They're too dumb to figure out what's going on. Went investigated another room, and then flew away.
Came from the Gynosphinx, though.
From that area, so they could have like been passing through.
yeah. Don't
Oh,
mind us. We're
gotcha.
just passing through.
I mean, we've been down the hammer path, and we know that that was clear when we came back through it. So they either came from the sword, or they came from outside, or they just apparated somewhere.
Or there's a secret door somewhere.
I
Sure.
think they're just patrolling monsters.
Well, it's a good thing we used our dome then.
Mm-hmm. How many of those do we have left?
None.
Zero.
We just used our only
we
one.
got one. Okay.
But it was important.
No, it's very much worth it. And it's a good scroll to have.
Is everybody finished leveling up?
yeah, I'm done.
Yes.
Yep.
I got Eldritch Blast and Shatter.
You say Eldritch Blast?
Yep.
Oh, okay. The initiative feat, or did you multi-class?
No, Spell Sniper feat.
Spell Sniper? Okay.
Yeah, Spell Sniper lets me take a cantrip off of another class of spell list.
Also ignores half cover and 3/4 cover.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else you want to do before this tiny hut disappears on you?
I have a question. The 8 spell scrolls, Jordan, are those just like base level 8 spell scrolls, or are they like higher?
Let me find.
Basically, am I getting 5, 10, or
Oh,
like
from
5 is
Meepo?
the
Yeah.
base?
Yeah, it's the base.
Okay. Here we just use one anyway. I'll cast it and give Christopher, Lilith, and Rydell 5 temporary hit points. Or not temporary, 5 permanent hit points for the next 8 hours.
All right. So you leveled up. You cast Aid, Christopher, Lilith, and Rydell using the Meepo special scrolls, and then your dome disappears.
All right. Well, I mean, given that I was meditating, I'm assuming that I know that those gargoyles came through and went through this door.
Everybody knows.
Oh, do they?
You can
Wasn't
see through
everybody
the
else
dome.
sleeping though?
You can wake up in the middle of the night and then
Mhm.
go back to sleep.
I'm pretty sure if something
As long as
landed
you're-
on our roof and was banging on the roof, it would all startle. It startle us all awake.
Christopher's a deep sleeper.
And everybody knows but Christopher.
Yeah,
We
you're
all
perfect.
We all keep
Right.
the secret from Christopher.
Yeah, you guys don't tell me. Even better.
In fact, when they're
No.
on the dome, like jumping on, like not Christopher, Rydell, that's probably more the darkness as people coming looking for you.
Right. Well, I guess I'll. Well, I mean, unless Christopher, you want to do it. I mean, I was just gonna go and try and open the door, see if I can even open the door. So I.
Guess we'll tie a rope to you, just in case something happens, or like pull you out of the water.
Fair
That's
enough.
brilliant.
Yeah, we'll do
All right.
that.
So somebody make a sleight of hand.
Oh, for the rope.
A sleight of hand rope tying
Yeah.
check.
Where are my buttons?
I'm
Yeah, you
not-
kind of like forget how to tie knots for a second. You're like, man, this is not like good.
I haven't had my coffee
What
yet.
about survival? Can we do some survival?
Survival could work. Yeah,
This guy.
Okay, well, but the 12 was good enough to tie it
It's-
around me.
it's all right. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's gonna be, dangling, midair and then fall into lava because but
Right,
it's
we're
not a great knot,
mission,
but it's
mission
not.
possibling it.
It's like the last
Yeah,
time we had to make a knot, is what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a great knot, but it's not horrible.
It's not the baby Bjorn we wrapped Christopher in earlier, but will do.
Correct.
all right. So then I'll go and attempt to gracefully dive into the water towards the door.
Never has Christopher felt more secure in his life.
This is true.
Christopher actually wanted to be the baby Bjorn again during the long rest.
He actually dreamed he was in it last night.
That's why I was sleeping
Right.
so well. Yeah, I was having dreams of baby Bjorn, so I couldn't be awakened.
That was actually a really good dive. Like you jump up and do like a perfect diving formation, and then astral step into the water right before you hit. So there's no splash at all.
Oh, nice.
In full plate.
All right. And then I try and give the door a yank or a push.
All right, do an athletics check with disadvantage.
Okay. A yank and or push.
Christopher just yells
Yeah.
down, "Keep yanking it, bud."
Oh, dear.
You feel it budging, but you don't quite budge it enough to move it.
All right,
Christopher,
I'm gonna-
you do this, and I just yell, "Yank!" Like you've never yanked before.
How about I'll swim to the surface and pop my head out and ask. Wait, can Lilith use her help outside of combat?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll dive back down and try and give it another yank and or pull with just a normal roll this time, correct?
Yeah, that works.
Oh, come on. All right. I'm going to come back up, take a big breath, dive back down, and hit. Oh, Jesus. I'm not having luck with this door.
You're not having luck with that door.
Oh, anybody else got any ideas? Or
All good times.
does this door have any sort of handle on it? Or something that I could tie the rope off to?
Sure.
Tie
I'll
the
try
rope to the
thaumaturgy
door.
on it from here, see if that does anything.
It does not.
Okay.
Because remember how they were all all the doors are swollen
he-
shut.
Has he come up to breathe again?
I came up after I tried my last attempt to hit the door before I went down.
When
to
I
try
see
and
that he
tie the-
can't, when I see that he can't get it, I say, "Hey, Rydell, when I was sleeping and dreamed about being in the baby Bjorn by Nines, I know he's dead, but he whispered to me in my dreams, and when I woke up, I feel like he told me something really important, and I somehow know how to cast this new spell called Shatter, and I feel like it'd be really helpful, right now. I think Nines wants me to shatter the door.
paddle over and climb out of the water then.
Yeah, maybe don't be in the water. Yeah, then I guess I cast Shatter on the door. So 15 DC 17 con save, 15 thunder damage.
So there's this loud a loud boom.
Like a depth charge goes off under the water.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And the door is no more.
I feel like Nines wanted that, guys.
And then all the water starts draining out of the area.
Yes.
And we find a chest with a boss room key in it.
We actually just get both of the other things we're looking for so that we can leave.
Yeah, both weapons are in that room.
They're just in
Turns out
there.
the other hallway is nothing.
You finished the dungeon and now level up again. Good job, boy
Right.
and girl.
Okay, well, now that the door's open, I will
Yep.
dive down and make a perception check, looking for loot.
In that particular area, you don't find anything. However,
God damn it, Jordan.
whenever you're diving down, you do see a little gleam come from like down here.
Lovely.
So you were telling me
Right.
that behind the door was nothing?
Correct.
Oh, jeez.
Cool.
What level spell was it?
Second level.
Second level.
If you want, I can roll a d3 and possibly give you back that second level spell.
No, it's fine. If I need that later, we could do that. But we just long rested, so it was like one tile. It's fine.
Just to let you know, like I can do that 3 times.
Nice.
Oh, I can only do it once per creature now.
Oh, still cool regardless. So all the casters can get like one spell back though, so it's still pretty good.
Yeah, a possible level 3, level 2, or level 1 spell or lower if I roll high.
So do I need a secondary check to go down and grab this?
No,
Grab
I'm just
what I
waiting
can
for
get,
a moment.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The shiny.
The shinies.
This looks like it's where those kelpies made like their lair,
Ah,
and you find amongst all of it 600 GP, a piece of jewelry, and a suit of chainmail that appears to be magical
nice.
of the +1 variety.
It's ridiculous.
Well, at least we got some stuff. Okay.
And you
So,
saw some fireworks go off.
right.
A couple underwater fireworks.
I got a nice morning swim in.
You awake now?
Very much so. Well, I don't know if my rolls will reflect that going forward, but we'll see.
You think you are?
Yeah. I mean, I got an 18 perception, so it's not bad. All
I
right,
will point out that you only saw the gargoyles go off in this direction. They did not go off north.
Right. So now the question is, which door do we want to go through first? Anybody else got an opinion?
We got to
I
check
think-
where they went.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I will give the door a swift kick now that I'm hopefully awake.
Do you have a question for y'all? Does anybody have the spell Mending?
Who takes that spell?
I do. I actually have it.
Did you guys choose Mending?
After
Or did you just get it?
watching Rydell struggle enough and having your thaumaturgy fail enough, because these things are so waterlogged and swollen, you feel like mending this door might make it easier to open for Rydell.
This one right in front of us.
Any of these waterlogged doors.
So Mending like
Okay.
dries the door basically, removes the
Well-
swollen
Yeah, pretty
water
much.
log?
Yeah.
Restores it back to its original condition.
How about this? I'm gonna mend it and then I'm gonna thaumaturgy it.
I'll allow that too.
All right.
Look at this guy. Is Mend a cantrip?
Yeah.
It is.
They both are.
Oh, okay.
Well, wax on,
still,
wax off, if
yeah.
you will.
Yeah, if mending is a cantrip, then fuck it.
Who takes non-damaging cantrips? What a crazy.
I have 3 of 4 non-damaging cantrips.
All right, so this opens up into a room
There's a
that will
brain.
be described. Yes, there is a brain.
It's a mind flayer overmind thing.
Oh god, I hope not.
The stone corridor changes abruptly to a spinning cylinder, apparently made of some light-colored metal. The inner surface rotates rapidly. It is painted in a dizzying black and white spiral pattern, and it glistens as if coated with some substance.
What kind of bullshit? And make some kind of check to figure out what the fuck this is.
Sure.
Perhaps a history check.
And
You can roll it if you want.
you're saying this thing that we see is the thing that starts like right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you know the giant swirly things that you see at like fun houses?
Mm.
Giant sword. The thing
Yeah,
is,
it's
Like
like
you
a-
walk, it's a giant like rotating tunnel.
Oh, it's a tunnel that we walked into. Oh, I thought it was a cylinder standing like vertically in the room.
No.
Okay.
It's a fun house.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't know if I need to make a check, do I? Well, I'm still make a check if I can figure out if it's like taking us to another fucking dimension or something. What would I really roll here? Is there anything specific?
I'm not sure.
All right. I'm gonna give it the old, maybe just insight into.
Sure. An insight or like an intelligence, either or insight. Okay. Yeah. No, this is like something you would see at an amusement park before you go into like a fun house or a maze of mirrors or something like that.
An
It's just
element of
difficult to walk
fun
on.
here. Okay, it's just meant to
Yeah.
be confusing as
it's fun,
a
guys.
as a part of the place's confusing shit. Okay.
Oh,
hmm.
like ancient dungeon designers,
Do-
but great.
Do y'all want to look through the other door?
I mean, it continues going to the other end. Like,
Oh. I'm like stupidly thinking it's just like
Yeah, it keeps going.
I didn't realize. I thought the room just ended like right here.
Oh yeah,
this
same, because my
square.
light wasn't going that far.
And I was like, this thing's just gonna port us somewhere else.
Well, who wants to be the sacrifice?
Well,
All right.
I guess I'll just throw a perception check in there just as a case. Oh, there we go.
Oh, but Salt, what do you perceive?
I'm looking to see if there's any kind of trap or trick to this. Like, it's
All
made to
right.
look confusing, so I'm trying to see if it's done that way to hide something that would, fuck us up if we walk into the confusing area.
Can you see this right here?
Yes.
Yes.
That is an opening in the wall. Looks like somebody might be able to shoot something out of there while you're trying to go through this funhouse amusement.
Can we try and shoot something into there?
It'd be very difficult to shoot into the arrow slit, but it is possible.
I'm gonna try.
If anyone can do it, I have faith that it's
Yeah,
going to be.
I point out there's an arrow slit right here, so
What
And then,
what would that be? Just normal short bow for attack, or
yeah, and
you're
it's,
just trying to hit.
all right?
It's a very difficult shot.
you don't make it.
I really want you to crit that just a little bit.
I know.
And you notice there's kind of a scent to the substance that's moving around in the cylinder. It smells kind of like oil.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking you were gonna get. Somebody want to throw a torch in there first before we walk in and see if we can burn it off?
I mean, I can sacred flame the tunnel.
Yeah, let's back up a bit
Yeah,
and
get back
burn
here.
it
Don't
off.
Oh,
I don't think Sacred Flame actually lights things on
oh,
fire.
because it's radiant.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
not
I
actually.
have
We
like
could throw some alchemist
I-
fire.
Yeah,
in there.
firebolt. Or
I mean,
I have
something?
Oh, yeah,
firebolt. I
fire-
also just have
We could
conjure
just-
flame.
We could also just
Firebolt would be
tie a
good.
flaming something to an arrow, and I could shoot the arrow in there.
But it's more
Sure.
fun if I firebolt it.
All right, fine.
I would get
I'll be
behind
out here
us
just
if
in
you want to
case.
firebolt it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Firebolt,
here.
yeah.
You want to back up a bit?
I'm gonna firebolt it through the open door. I think that's the best plan.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Oh, you want me to actually cast firebolt? Okay. 11.
I'm basically seeing if you roll a 1. That's it.
Yeah, considering you're just targeting the ground, you have to horribly fuck up
Like,
this.
you miss and shoot. You shoot Basalt in the back.
Just roll to see if any chaos happens. That's it.
It is
No
dangerous,
chaos.
though. There's a strong.
So yeah, the substance inside there catches on fire, and it is now a whirling tornado of flames inside of that whirling tunnel.
So it's worse now than it was before.
For now.
For now.
The good news is we weren't in there when that happened.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Because the
here's
guy
my-
I
behind
can
the
fix- I
slit
can fix
likely had
that.
fire arrows.
here's my option. We go somewhere else and let it burn out, because eventually it'll burn out. At least I assume it will, and it's not just constantly
It's
leaking
an
oil
infinite.
out of
It's an
something.
infinite oil tunnel.
I like your optimism there.
While y'all are discussing this, the fire goes out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I was like,
And then it-
I don't know how long it'll go. If it keeps going, just go through the door to the north. If it doesn't, we can just, yeah.
Fire goes out and then it preloads more oil.
All right, I will start crossing.
All right. Let me see what we got to do for this.
I'm gonna try and shoot another arrow now that the fire oil ball thing is gone.
Wait, does anyone have a shield? We just put that in front of us and just walk right in here.
Yeah, definitely didn't make that one.
No, we all ditched our shields.
So
a shield. What are you
Silas,
talking about?
Oh, Krios has got a shield. Never mind. I lied.
well, Silas is currently walking through there.
Yeah, too late.
He needs to make a acrobatics check to not fall on his ass.
Okay.
All right. You feel like if there was oil in here, you would fall on your ass, but now that it's just a silly amusement park ride that little kids can run through, you feel pretty good about this.
Okay.
You can walk through.
Okay, so the oil was actually making it slick.
Yes.
Christopher yearns for his Bjorn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't bode well for Christopher.
I will move 30 feet.
Anything happen when he does that?
Nope. There's a door right next to you.
It's just the initial check to try to make it through.
We're just making athletics or
Fair enough.
acrobatics checks.
All right. So Lilith makes it across.
Does it have to be acrobatics?
It's supposed to be acrobatics, yeah, not athletics.
Sorry.
I'm
Yeah, you're
kidding.
good. Well,
Oh, even better.
Critical
while
acrobatics.
before Krios goes across, while Rydell's going across,
Oh, okay.
No.
stuff's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
So while you're making it across,
Here comes the
I did
gargoyle.
it too well.
Here comes the oil.
Or the
He's
gargoyle
gonna get-
oils.
he's going to get shot at
Ah, that makes sense.
by the arrow in the slit. You still make it across, you're just getting shot at while
Right.
it's coming
Yep.
through. So he's going to roll a crit.
Oh, god damn it. Seriously?
Yep.
Why is it always giving me?
You're always up front.
I swear, I'm the only one ever taking. I'm not up front this time. I went third.
You're just unlucky. That's what
yeah, I
it is.
literally
You
went
should
first
have gotten the
to
lucky
do
feat.
this.
I intentionally didn't go first this time.
It's
Yeah,
because the darkness is going after the astral one.
Oh,
Yeah, man,
you're
it's
right,
darkness.
dude.
Well, the darkness can go fuck itself. That's all I've got to say.
So 11 piercing damage
Yeah, it's not as bad as I was thinking, unless there's extra
And-
damage on top of it.
and 1 fire damage.
Yay.
Can I shoot just into the slit? Because essentially I'm standing right next to it.
Sure. But you're gonna see like some movement.
Oh, I definitely saw movement. He ran away.
So yeah, you shoot and there's like nothing there anymore.
I just want to go up to the slit and fart into it.
This motherfucker.
If you go to slit and fart it, the next thing that's going to happen is an arrow into your butt. That's
Yeah, that would not be
Yeah.
good.
That's going to be
Right into your
exactly what
butt.
happens.
Just so we're clear.
And we're gonna need some initiative.
For what?
For the guy on the other side of the door.
For the fart hole.
Jesus Christ. What are we
I did not actually
doing?
perform that action.
we're gonna try to bust open this door and fight
However-
whoever's shooting at us.
Lilith and Basalt
six.
get an extra +3.
Somehow this aura is always where I don't want it to be.
So you can
Haha,
go first between the
bitches.
two of us.
Dude, what is it with like
Do what?
everybody rolls a 20 when one of us rolls a 20?
I got a 6, so
Yeah, I only
So
got
for
11.
Christopher.
Basalt, there's a big door in front of you.
I'm gonna kick open the door.
All right. Can athletics check.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
God damn.
Not kick open the door.
Sorry.
So that was my action.
Yes.
Well, fucking rolled a 3 on the or 6. It sucks. Oh well. That's
It's the
my
same
turn.
thing I did on
I
my
was
last
trying to
That's it. Nothing
kick
else.
open the door. Yeah. I mean, can I bonus actually just try to open the door after her failing kick open? Just kind of look a little bit of a shame as I just try to open the door.
If you want to burn one of your rages, doesn't that give you advantage on athletics checks?
I think it's advantage on any strength checks,
Yeah, it's strength checks.
which, yeah, athletics counts as a strength check.
Or
Oh,
you could
okay.
use your inspiration if you want to do that.
Sure, I will rage.
So I will say that you raged before you opened the door, and now you can roll
Also-
advantage.
Give me a
A
second.
very forgiving DM.
I mean,
Nice
it makes
guy.
sense.
I think he just
All
wants the door open.
That too.
All right. So a bolt of light shoots out of my chest. Any other creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet will have to succeed a Constitution saving throw or take damage and be blinded at the next turn.
Is it like every turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. That's acrobatics. 14.
So we're
Okay.
going to take what you rolled for your acrobatics.
Yeah.
I just kept rolling shit. I kept rolling shit on athletics,
So-
and it's a better roll too.
you should
which
have a
is
20.
stupid.
The
So we're
door
gonna
feels
let's
bad
see.
for you and decides to
You rolled
slink open.
you rolled a 13 total, and then you add 7, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
to the 20.
It would be
Okay.
a 20.
So the door plows open. Jesus.
God,
We got there.
stupid.
And when you open the door,
You get shot.
I mean-
Right now, gets shot with 4 arrows.
Right.
yes,
But only Rydell.
Yeah.
you see
Ooh.
that
Werewolf.
hey, a hairy man.
snarling in front of you.
I think we found Krios' brother.
This is actually a female variety.
Oh,
a lady werewolf.
sister.
How dare you assume her gender?
It's hard to tell with all the hair.
In a non-creepy way, I'm going to steal all of her clothes after this.
In a non-creepy way.
Yeah, so I can shift into her later.
Shapeshifting into a shapeshifter? Seems
I
Shifting
said
shape into a shapeshifter.
Shapeshift into her later.
yeah, but she's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
So like
Oh, true. Yeah,
Shape into a shapeshifter.
I will.
all right. So she's going to snarl and do a bite, and I missed.
Can I
Lilith,
move?
it's your turn. Oh wait, yes, you can move.
I guess I will shoot her with my bow.
That'll hit. That'll hurt.
And as a bonus action, I will have Rydell help because I feel like he needs it.
Okay, Krios.
Do I still get my acrobatics roll that I rolled?
Yes, you
Okay.
still get yes.
Alright. So I assume that's good enough to make it.
It is. Didn't you roll like a nat 20 or something?
I only rolled a 12.
Oh, well, DC was a 10.
Okay.
Ironically,
It was a
right,
20.
Rydell rolled the nat 20, which is the ironic part of all of this.
Yeah. So I'm going to get to here then on my 35 movement speed. Then I'm going to smash this thing.
All right. So what you do notice, I should have done this for Lilith as well, but I forgot about it. But it's there now. Is that it's like she moved and there was 4 images of her,
Mhm.
and you hit, and now there's only 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh, so she's got clones.
Pretty much.
That's my turn.
After being swung at, she's going to Misty Step over here after trying to take a bite out of Basalt. We got a bite for 7 piercing damage,
Okay, so 3.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's got rabies.
All right, you're good.
It's a good thing Constitution is a good saving throw for me.
And
Yeah, +8.
then-
Okay, how does that work for a shifter? A shifter becoming a super shifter? Does it like compound?
I don't know. Luckily, we don't have to find out. All right, and the other attack with the claws misses before she like bumps out.
Wait, is that how werewolfism is spread through bites?
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you get if you conjure like that, but you don't get to control your
I
shift.
thought that was only
If you-
vampires. I
it's
didn't
a
realize
curse.
I thought werewolf was more of a
Yeah,
curse thing
lycanthropy is a
than
disease.
Ah,
You
I
can't
never
control
know
that
that.
shift. You just become a werewolf uncontrollably, and you become it. In,
well, I knew
Yeah.
that. I always thought it was
I mean-
more of like a curse, like a curse, not a.
Essentially, the lore of lycanthropy came from rabies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The more you know.
So this guy has dropped his bow on the ground and is wielding 1 long sword and 1 short sword.
Do we have a handout for this guy?
No, he's just a normal human.
Oh, okay.
Who attacks 3 times and hits once out of all 3, just barely, or 7 slashing damage.
Do I need to make a save again?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Just a bite. Okay.
Yeah.
That guy left. Oh, that wasn't the guy that left. The one
Okay,
of them didn't leave
so-
my.
So here's what happened. So you were next to a werewolf.
Yeah.
She bit you and tried to claw you.
Yeah.
And then she misty stepped
Oh, she
out of your
misstepped.
range. And then the other guy ran up and started swinging at you.
Oh, hold up.
They
Actually,
changed
hey,
places.
I'm glad you brought that up. My polearm mastery means that I get an attack of opportunity because he came into my range.
Stab this mofo.
Or do I roll that with advantage because I had aid or help?
You do roll it with advantage.
Yeah.
A 16 misses.
No.
damn, that's
Some AC
wow.
on him.
Yeah,
Just a guy.
Well, at least that was only my opportunity attack, so I
I'm
still
just
get
a
2 more
guy.
attacks after
yes,
this,
I'm only a
On your turn,
guy.
yeah.
I'm
which
just a bill.
Oh, yeah.
is right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's in here.
Because that opportunity
Yeah.
attack happened on his turn. That's why I
Correct.
was kind of
Right,
like
right.
phrasing it that way.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it another attempt without advantage.
19 hits.
Nice. So his AC is somewhere between 17, 18, or 19.
Whoa,
Listen here,
I don't
you.
know that.
We don't know these numbers.
Actually, it's random. I roll a d20, and whatever I roll is his AC for the turn. Good luck. Okay, so 13 slashing damage. Got it.
And then attack again. Oh, that's got it.
Yeah.
And then bonus action with my polearm. Yeah.
All right. Somebody's doing some damage here.
Yes, indeed.
Somebody turned very scary all of a sudden.
So yeah,
Alright, is
then
that
I'm
it?
I'm just gonna park here.
Wait, you attacked 3 times now?
He's got a bonus action with the butt of his glaive.
Oh, right.
It does less
Yeah,
damage
it's a
like on a
D4.
die.
Yeah.
It's a D4 plus 4, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So Christopher,
Hey, I want to walk over there.
Oh boy.
you walk over with an acrobatics check.
Cool, let's do that first.
What's your movement speed?
30.
So you really don't have this place to
Land.
Hey.
You're
Land.
in the spin.
So you fail anyways. So about
Am I
halfway
just
through.
being spun like a piece of clothes in a dryer.
Yeah,
a
exactly.
Tumble dryer.
Roll the d6. We'll see how many squares you made it before you.
I just
So
went,
you make it about halfway through, and now you're like prone.
I'm just tumbling.
And you're tumbling.
Is there damage involved? I'm just getting bruised. Gosh,
Roll a d4.
this is. I don't want to play D&D anymore.
Oh my god. Okay, you
3.
take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Whew, thank goodness those extra points I got a few minutes ago. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'm fine. As I was tumbling around.
All right, Basalt, it's your turn.
All right. Reckless attack, the one in front of me.
All right,
17.
17 hits.
Oh, barely. 8 slashing damage.
All right.
Next attack, 28. 16 slashing damage. Add 4 total for rage damage.
All right, you
And-
end him.
And I Care Bear stare the one in the corner.
Okay, so
Let me go find it real quick. So they must make a Constitution saving throw. I think it's like a 14.
I rolled a 15, so this might be important.
Yeah. DC is 8 plus my proficiency plus my Constitution. So it's 15.
Okay,
So
she makes it.
tied. So she made it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is 15. All right. And I run up at her.
All right, Lilith.
Okay, I'm gonna step to here because I can still see her, and I'm going to try to shoot her with my bow.
A 15 hits. One of her shadows disappears.
I'm gonna give it advantage to Christopher for his next turn.
Thank goodness. What a good friend you are, Lilith. Thanks.
And then I'm just gonna take a step back.
All right, Krios.
Flesh to stone. DC 15 con save. Basically, it's kind of like starting a death saving throw set where they need to make 3 consecutive saves or fails.
So yeah, so she failed the first one, so she is
Restrained.
now.
She's just restrained right now, which means her speed is 0. They have disadvantage on dex saves, and attack rolls against them have advantage. That's my turn now.
Oh, what's happening now?
So,
Awesome.
a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow nauseating gas centered on a point within range. The cloud spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured. The cloud lingers in the area for the duration. Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay.
Cool. So now it's ka-chunk.
Yeah. We can try to make her lose her concentration.
All right, you are good.
How thick is this cloud? Is it?
But it's heavily obscured, so you can't really see
This
what's
is
going on.
like basically like this is like a damaging effect of what I use to blind Basalt the time you rage. It's like a poisonous
So-
version of it.
I mean, I saw where everything was before the cloud came up. So, I mean, do I still have an idea? Do I still have my bearings, or did I completely lose my bearings in this cloud?
I would say, since nothing has changed yet, you can kind of stumble your way through.
Well, this spins you
Um,
around 3 times.
Because, I mean, I'm trying to go here, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, you're still going to have disadvantage on your attack rolls, because you can't see her.
But then I have disadvantage against, or I have advantage against her because she's stoned.
That's correct. That is correct.
So then it's just a normal roll? Okay,
Correct.
cool. Glaive it is.
He's just stabbing the corner.
At the corner.
Yeah. All right. You take her last shadow.
Oh, so I didn't hit her. I just got her her mirror. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. And again,
Oh,
Oh.
God.
we know what time it is. All right. Well, let me.
This
Morgan
might
time?
be the end of her concentration.
Right. There's that. And then
Using a second level or a first spell?
second level. That's going to be 6 because she's not part of the. She's not like what? Yeah,
Correct.
Oh, yeah, because it was undead or fiend, and she's not. What exactly is a fiend? Like, what kind of monster is a fiend?
It's like a demon or a devil.
Demon devil.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. Okay, so 6 d8s then. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, the cloud disappears.
We can breathe again. Oh, she went night-night.
So what's going to happen is, as she's dying, she's turning back into her human form. She solidifies, like, half werewolf, half human, in, like, a screaming pose, in complete and utter pain.
All right. Well, now
Nice.
you just made it terrifying. I thought you were about to do something really terrifying and say like she turns into a human and you notice she looks like she's pregnant or something like that. And I was like, what is
Good
happening here?
lord.
No.
That got dark fast.
But
No.
That'd be a little
question.
too dark.
It's just her body though. Like I can still steal her clothes, right?
No,
No,
it's,
it's her
clothes,
yeah,
too.
it's fully stone. It's like a statue.
Oh, no werewolf clothes for you.
No werewolf clothes for me.
I mean,
Maybe there's more
to be
clothes
fair,
in the room.
I mean, in that picture, it was literally just wearing rags.
That's
so
true.
I mean,
Uh,
like werewolves wear people clothes, don't they?
That's true. They're just all torn. Christopher, I'll still help you, even though we're out of
Thanks.
combat.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody should help.
Am I still being tumble dried? Can I please?
You're still being tumbled. Yeah.
Jeez.
So make a check to get
But you have
out
advantage at least this time. On
What
your
kind of
check.
check is that? Acrobatics still?
in acrobatics.
Jeez.
Acrobatics.
Louise. 15.
You make it.
Yay!
Both of those would have succeeded.
I'm trying to decide, do I want to go forward or want to just step backwards out and let you guys finish whatever's in the
Well, there's more stuff in here.
There's another door in here.
Door, so
Like right here.
That Snarla is currently in front of.
I was gonna say I was gonna look around for any treasure in the room, but
The room has a couple of benches and a table upon which are candlesticks and a spell book.
Ooh. Nappity doo. I want to. Where's this at? This is in the room that we're currently in.
Yep.
I want to examine the spell book.
Okay.
Do I can I read it?
Yeah, you want to open it up and
I
read it?
do.
Okay.
I'm kind of jealous. I wish I was a wizard now.
Oh god, that's a big spell.
The
Oh.
spell book.
People are
Trap.
gonna have to make it a saving throw of some sort. I just gotta figure out what
for
it
you
is.
reading this evil book. Great. Here we go.
Why? Why do we
You're
always read the
welcome.
things?
It was a trap.
Ugh,
Christopher
I
can't
wanna-
help himself. There is a magical book. What's he supposed to do? Like,
I wanna
not
stab.
read the magical book? Who would do that?
I don't want to stab Christopher for his insolence.
Okay, so everybody needs to make a dexterity
Maybe
saving
don't
throw.
even stab
My
you.
worst save.
well, keep in mind everybody gets a +3 because you're all in my aura.
All right, I
That's
got a
true.
17.
Nice.
I got an eight.
So,
I got an 18.
11. Got an 11.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I got an 11. I'm gonna let it ride.
You know, let it ride.
I'm feeling confident.
What is her DC?
I was not feeling confident at a 12, so
The DC is 14.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
thank
bad.
God.
Should not have let that ride.
you're the one that
then-
opened the book, so it's kind of fitting that you're the only one that failed to save.
It's cool. I'm fine with that.
We suffer the consequences. Now he's a werewolf.
You don't want that.
We've already got Basalt. We don't need another.
30 acid damage or 15 if you save.
Yeah.
As acid erupts everywhere
Now,
out of the
since
book.
I have
Evasion, you take
Nice.
0
30
because it was dexterity saving throw for
Sorry,
half.
how much was
Yes.
it?
15.
if you save.
15 if I save. Cool.
So the book just erupted in a flood of acid.
Yeah, pretty much. Acid goes spewing
Yeah.
everywhere
You're
Damn.
welcome.
as magical runes on like the first page of the book.
Did the book disintegrate, or is it still readable?
You know, like the book just kind of like melts away.
Sweet.
Wow, guys, that was neat, huh?
Anybody got an AOE healing spell?
Crazy how it'd be like that. Wait, use mend. See if you can mend the melted book back together.
And then that just goes off again. Yeah, that'll be good.
no, no more with the book. The book stays.
A single tear rolls down Christopher's face.
If there's remnants of the book, I'll try to mend it.
There's at least some acidy goop left, right?
All right, so you mend it, but the spells that were in there are not able to be read. It's been too damaged for the spell part of it to come back.
But it is a book,
Because mending doesn't work on like magical.
so it's like basically
Because
it's a nice
mend doesn't
journal.
repair the magical part of the items. So now it's just a nice journal that you could put spells into.
Yeah, that's cool, right? It's like a journal, guys.
Basically, like having a blank spell.
Minus like 6 pages.
If only it was the fun type of acid that came out of the book.
That was spicy.
Christopher definitely does not need the fun kind of acid.
You don't think it'd be like it is, but it do sometimes.
It might just make him feel like he's back in the tunnel.
So that flesh to stone was the third time I attempted to cast it from the bracelet that I have.
So now it reverts
So
into something else
now
now,
I
right?
have the ability to cast stone shape, which is cool,
Ooh.
Nice.
for 13 times. Then it's out of charges and it becomes a useless item. And that's when I will probably switch back to using my cloak. I just like having the ability to have access to this other spell.
So what does the stone shape do?
It's nice.
I can basically, I have to touch something that is already stone, an object or like a wall or something, and I can shift it basically to form any shape.
No,
You basically open a door in a wall.
So like, you know, yeah, you can open a door. You can make a door out of all your stone wall. You can, I don't know, you know, like just do different
If
things
there was
with
a
it.
pit, I guess you could like seal it.
Yeah, probably.
You want to mend / thaumaturge the door open?
Oh yeah, this one.
There's a statue.
Yeah,
Kinda
we'll
blocking your way.
move her
I tried to move
aside.
it.
but-
We'll put her. Let's put her in the corner over here.
All right, so make a athletics check.
Yeah, I do that cartoon thing where I push my sleeves back, and it's like I'm moving. I'm like literally pushing my fur back to reveal humanoid-looking arms underneath. You know?
Oh, like Foghorn
Look at that.
in a dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all are definitely able to move her easily. Where do y'all want to put her?
I think you're just in the corner behind where the arrow slit. Yeah.
Like looking into the arrow slit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
put her right up so her eyes, her face is right in front of the arrow slit, so it freaks out anybody who comes in and peeks through. They just see a statue staring right back at them.
Yeah, there you go.
Terrifying.
Done.
I was going to recommend we put her in the tumble dryer, but then I realized we
Oh,
might have to go back through
literally
there.
a rock tumbler?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you trying to kill Christopher's character?
Yeah, if we didn't might have to go back through there.
Just put her in there with a bunch of sand and come back, and she's just a big smooth rock. Yeah, I'm gonna mend and thaumaturge this door.
All right, the door swings open.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's her bedroom
It's a bedroom.
Oh, well, look at that.
It is
Close.
a bedroom.
with a mimic in the corner.
Is that a? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a chest or a mimic? Who wants to find out?
I'll investigate. I'm gonna do some perceiving of this here. I'm not really perceiving much, but
Same
yeah.
perception.
This place is beautifully decorated, unlike the little area you were just fought in that was like bare bones. The floor is covered with fine rugs and the walls have erotic tapestries and shimmering curtains.
Christopher feels right at home.
I double checked. It says erotic, not exotic.
Christopher feels so comfortable in here.
The ceiling is covered by an intricate mosaic depicting the summer sky dotted by fleecy clouds. In the northeast corner is a large and lavishly covered bed strewn with cushions. Next to it, on a low table, is a buffet of sweetmeats, cakes, and other delicious-looking consumables.
Sweet.
It's probably
in
what
other
the
words-
you think that's what the gargoyles were doing, was bringing like the food in here.
So in other words, we should have not used our little hut and should have just long rested.
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
basically.
I was thinking the same thing the whole time.
In the northwest corner of the room is a brass-bound oak chest.
Christopher points to the one of the tapestries and says, "Done that. It rocks."
So with these erotic tapestries everywhere, what the DM is saying is that the werewolf was a freak in the sheets and in the streets.
Oh,
And I guess I'll try and unlock this chest.
Is it
I'm gonna
locked?
While she unlocks the chest, I want to lay down in the bed and just observe the ceiling.
There's a critical failure unlock.
Enjoy the
Let's try again.
comfort.
There we go.
All right. So
Hopefully
here's
there's
what's
not
gonna
a
happen.
trap. Oh, no.
First, what's gonna happen is, Krios, when you go to lie down on the bed, it feels like you're sleeping on a piece of wood.
What?
It feels like you are sleeping on a piece of
I
I
wood.
mean, I heard you, but like,
Illusion.
what?
And then, while you're trying to figure that out, Lilith opens up this chest, and a cloud is gonna fill the room.
No.
Always a cloud.
Christopher wants to stab Lilith for her doing this.
Then he thinks better of it because
Oh.
Lilith would stab back.
I'm just saying, just for her mumbles, and she was mad at me for opening the spell book, and she's still here, open the chest, like, pot calling kettle black. Am I right?
I don't think she stabbed you for doing it though.
I believe she
True.
said she wanted
So,
to.
So they wanted to.
yeah, it's just a big cloud, the same cloud that was there before, covering the whole room.
So we have to make con saves again?
Do I once again
Yep.
just dodge?
Can't say this. What's
Do I
that,
once
Lil?
again just dodge it completely?
No, it's a dexterity save.
Okay.
There's a Constitution
Gotcha.
saving throw.
At least I'm better at that.
You get +3s as well.
So the DC is 14. Did anybody fail?
Krios did.
Is
You
it
have a-
14? Yeah, so I have a 12 technically.
Yeah, you had a 12.
Okay. So everybody else can just run out of the cloud, kind of like run towards the door.
Hey, we're not here to the edge of the fun.
I see how it is when your friends abandon you.
Once
So
again, you're
called
outside
friends.
of the green square.
I mean, they don't have to. I'm saying they
Now you
can.
get to see how
So I
Christopher
do.
feels.
I do.
Bro, who do you think's cleaning up Christopher after all of this shit?
Christopher says, I'm sorry.
You just spend your turn reaching and reeling, and that's it.
Oh, there's no damage? Oh.
Nope.
Alright.
Oh, so you're just kind of blinded.
You're blinded and you're throwing up. You can't do anything on your turn if you fail the saving throw.
What condition is it giving us technically? Is it like...
It's stinking cloud.
Thinking
So it really says
Oh,
it's not
like
it's not
giving
like a condition.
Okay, yeah.
It's because Raydell
I thought it gave like poisoned or something.
We got fart bombed.
Raydell farted into the arrow hole.
And the effect lasts for a minute and then goes away.
Well, alright.
So are we saying that he just dealt with it for a minute?
I mean,
Yeah,
it seems like
I'll
I
just
can't
wait
do
out here
anything
with
on
you,
my
Hugh.
turn unless I get to make consecutive saves. I don't know.
You can do it on each turn, but
Alright, well, the
it's
first turn that I can actually move, I get the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I mean it's I'm not gonna sit here and make you do it for the whole minute when it doesn't.
it's
There's
not
no combat,
combat,
and it's however many turns it takes, you get out, or you sit there and you throw up for a minute, and then what you're able to do when you go back to the chest is find some gold pieces. We're gonna say electrum pieces are actually gold pieces because electrum pieces are stupid, and then 7 gems.
Does the room still look like what it looked like?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I want to investigate that to see, like, is it some kind of illusion?
you're pretty certain that after laying on this that it's some sort of an illusion. I don't think there's anything I can tell you that would convince you it's not an illusion, right?
Okay. The food as well. I want to like investigate the food.
It tastes like a ration, field
Like
ration.
it doesn't taste like how good it looks, is what you're saying?
No, not at all.
Aw.
Tastes like cardboard.
Wait, this tastes like ass.
Now I feel like terrible for this werewolf person that was like living here and like, you know, they had this dream of like living in a better place than they were, and now they're stoned in the corner.
Well, you're the one that made her stone.
That's why he feels bad.
Now she's on lookout duty.
Yeah, I made her stone, but I mean, technically she was, you know, also fighting us. We were fighting her. It's hard to tell what's going on in the moment.
He didn't know her life was so shitty at the time.
So I have to go back through the swirling thing.
I don't want to.
Oh, look at that. Critical acrobatics. I'll go first.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna
crit
go-
acrobatics as well.
Wait.
Get me out of here.
Hang on, I got this. Christopher says, watch out, guys. I know what to do this time.
I got a
Acrobatics,
7.
Right?
All right, so you make it about halfway. Roll a d4.
Christopher nails this, right? 16's good?
Yes.
Yeah, you're actually able to dodge your
Basalt.
barbarian
I hop
friend
over. I'm like,
that's
sorry, Basalt.
in
I
the
just hop,
spin
I hop
cycle.
over you as we go. Good luck, bud.
The DC is currently higher now that Basalt is
Oh,
there.
great. Okay. Let's
So
see.
You
is
can
it
just wait for
do I
Basalt
take
to try
3
and get
damage
out.
or something?
Yeah, you take 3
Gotcha.
damage.
Oh no.
So you could just wait for him to
And-
leave the tumbly before you try and do
So
a turn.
now Rydell goes and about halfway and he starts tumbling as well.
Tumble buddies.
Roll a d4.
One time I want to roll low, please. Yes.
There you go. So 1 tumble damage.
I will help, I guess, Basalt.
So we both need to make another athletics check.
No, acrobatics.
Basalt
I thought it
has
was
advantage.
acrobatics, not athletics. Or it
It's-
could be either.
It's acrobatics.
Oh,
It's
acrobatics. my
acrobatics.
bad.
You said I have advantage?
Yes.
All right, because Basalt makes it out, Rydell, you're able to make it out with a 14.
Good. Well, that was fun.
You might want to go back.
Nah.
Not particularly. I think we might need to heal up a little bit before we try this next door, though. Or at least I do.
Lilith debates pushing Christopher in just for fun.
Christopher.
Hear a voice inside your head that says, "Do it."
She doesn't, but she thinks about it.
Alrighty. Christopher, you want to heal yourself a little bit there?
Christopher's considering it for sure.
Just thinking, because if we didn't find the mystical weapon or trident in that room, then there's probably still
So-
something else we need to fight to get it.
Yeah, if we're, like you said, pushes, we just get the full amount, right?
Yes.
Since we're doing
Correct.
I'm doing a greater potion.
Greater would be 20.
4d4 plus 4. So 16 plus 4. Alright, well, who's ready to find out what's behind door number 2?
Not Christopher. But
All right.
Christopher
Is this
goes
another
first.
mending
All-
thaumaturgy deal?
These doors are a little bit
Okay.
different, I think.
Is it a stone door?
The 3 doors.
3 doors down?
So, mild spoiler, there's going to be 2 more doors after this. The 3 doors along the corridor are made of thick metal their edges flanked so that they overlap the door jamb on the north side and thus can be opened only by pivoting them to the
Oh,
north.
so we have to push them open.
The north side of each door has a handle so that it can be pulled open from that direction.
Yay,
And
doors.
because they're metal, they're not swollen, so we can just push them open.
Correct.
That's a
I
kick
thought
to metal.
thaumaturgy would work.
It
Okay.
does.
Knock knock.
I just wanted to explain that they were different than the other doors before we got into whether or not the spell worked.
Okay.
Take them.
Because they are different than every other door in here.
Okay.
Yeah, and it sounds like that may be important once we get on the other side.
Yeah, I'm concerned. Oh boy.
Guys, the writers of these modules would never do anything to screw with us.
I mean,
I'm imagining that
Never.
we get through these doors and then the entire room fills with water, which means there's like water pressure against the doors and we're trying to pull them.
They weren't until now.
Make a intelligence check.
Oh shit.
Everyone or just
Trios specifically, or
Trios?
Krios specifically.
Yeah, I'm thinking this in my head here.
You can't put your finger on it, but you're very certain that this door has a specific design to it. It is made this
Yeah,
way on purpose.
It's meant, yeah, I mean, obviously, no one would go through all of this trouble. It serves some very specific purpose.
it's a question: can we prop the door open somehow?
Oh yeah, does it automatically close behind us? This first one.
It does not.
Oh.
But I mean, I think I like the whoever mentioned if water comes rushing through here that they're going to slam shut.
Now, when they say pivot, is it like a regular hinged, like regular hinges that it's pivoting on, like to one side or the other, instead of like to the ceiling or the floor? I'm assuming. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's side
Yeah,
by side.
It
like-
opens sideways, like it swings to the
Yes.
left or the right. Okay.
Yes.
Are the walls stone?
It seems solid rock.
Okay. So using the like flanged edge of the door, what I will do is we'll push the door all the way back against the wall, like fully open. And then I'm going to meld this, like stone shape the stone so that it has a huge, like a thick lip of stone coming out of the wall, overlapping the flange, locking the door in place.
Hopefully there's nothing that we're trying to like keep in.
I know. I'm like, well, the on the last one we can determine.
Okay.
Hopefully,
But yeah, everything about these doors screams it's trying to keep us in.
or something. Yeah. So thus far, we've locked the first one in place. I guess we'll thaumaturgy this next one.
It slides open. And it feels like it's getting warmer.
Oh boy.
Well, that tracks with the poem that we got because it said that for this one we're gonna fight something in the bubbling boil.
Oh, that's right.
Christopher
What is-
is going to.
I forgot we had this. I forgot we had a poem that told us things that we would face. What does this part say?
I even put it in the recap.
Yeah, I was gonna say he mentioned at the top of the discussion. Yeah, it says
We
something
have it.
about-
We have it in a handout. I'm
I
assuming.
think it's a handout. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Keraptis' note or something like that.
Okay. This
We're still going to stay on the back.
This one is to rescue Wave. You must do battle with the beast in the boiling bubble. Crossed cavern vast where the never. That's the
that's for
whelm.
Whelm. Yeah,
So it's just the beast in the boiling bubble. It could be boiling lava. It could be boiling water. I'm guessing water.
Did we get Whelm? Was the water spouts double the geysers?
Yes, we got
You got
Whelm, yeah.
Whelm. Yeah.
What's left? Wave, Whelm.
You're going after Wave.
And Black Razor is the last.
Black
Black Razor, yeah.
It remains to be one underneath inverters.
That's the sword.
The one to the left
Yeah.
or to the west.
Maybe we should assume that there's a beast in the next room.
Are you locking
Yes,
this door
yes,
as well?
yes. I am locking this one.
Okay.
This is kind of scary. Do y'all think we should like spend some time and prepare here? Let's see what we got in spell scrolls. Oh, we have protection from energy. Is that a concentration spell though? That might be concentration.
Kind of energy.
Well, I think you choose when you cast it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I believe you have to pick a damage type.
Let's research that real quick though.
That would have been nice whenever you had heating geysers erupting.
Yeah, but I mean, boiling gives me a hint that I don't know, fire like heat. It's only one creature.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping it'd be like multiples.
And you can't.
You
upcast
probably
it
have to
either.
upcast.
No, it doesn't have an upcast ability. It says.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One of the comments where he says, "Bullshit, no upcasting."
Interesting. That's sad. What else do we have? We've got some flying. We've got water breathing. We've got invisibility. What if like there's like 2 rooms? It could be like 2 rooms before we fight the thing. We don't know.
Right.
Well, can we peek? Let's just, because we're not actually struggling to open this door. We're not gonna open it all the way. We're gonna slowly like crack this door and peek into the next room. Can we do that? And stealthily if we can.
Okay, so who's going to stealthily do it and peek?
Not it.
I'm gonna go with it's probably me.
It's probably you.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you one step in to
Okay, hold on, let
look.
me adjust my screen. Okay. Got it.
That is what you see from here. And let me try. The description is for like the full room, so I'm going to see what actually the description you see in this part.
Must be a big room.
Oh, it's a huge room.
Okay.
Sounds like a boss room. Well, except for that tiny darkness cube, but thank God that wasn't any bigger than it was. Would have been a nightmare.
Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell from what the map is showing because you can't see all of it. But beneath you is like the actual floor drops off. There is no floor from like here on. So it's kind of
But
hard
there's
to
a
tell.
ledge
But
and then
there's
it's a
like
drop
Like
off?
essentially, I can see like this little hallway, and then it's just like a drop off.
Okay.
yeah, but you see the little. Are you able to see the little? It on my screen it's blue. I know on yours it's probably not. But right here,
There's like a design on the floor that I can see. Actually, here,
yes,
like
that's what
it's
I'm
like
talking about.
it's a line, and then it goes into like almost like a spherical shape. Yes.
Perfect,
Okay. Yeah, I
perfect.
can see that.
Yes, so that. You know how when you walk into an aquarium that's completely
Yes,
surrounding you?
like this, we can walk on. Is what you're saying.
Yes, and everything else around you is covered in water.
So this is
So
an aquarium,
the little blue part, is the place where you can
Okay.
walk.
and then up here too.
And you can only see that far, and it starts to open up at the edge of your
Okay.
vision.
This sounds terrifying.
More water. That's all I'm hearing, which is not fun.
Well, we might as well go through. I'm just gonna pretend like I told you all those things that we just discussed, and we should just go back through because I didn't see anything other than essentially all the stuff that he just said.
Okay, so what we
Like, I
were
didn't
walking
see-
into is like it's like a tunnel of an aquarium. Is that what I understood?
Yeah,
It's an
Yeah.
and
aquarium.
It's
We
kinda
walk.
like bong shaped, but yeah, I'm going through the door. I can't get back through because the door is locked.
So you see the little blue
Mhm.
part? That is a walkway. That is not stone. Everywhere around you is water. And you see like the water like it's boiling. There's bubbles moving up. And what this blue area represents is like if anybody touches it, it's warm to the touch. It's not burning, but it's very very gentle, and it'd be very easy to pierce or damage.
No, I don't like the way
You
that
would think.
sounds.
Trin, do these have descriptions, or are they just fancy parts of the map?
They're just fancy
Okay,
parts
so
of
it's
the
not
map.
gonna be like another geyser situation like the mud.
The only thing you need to worry about, at least environment-wise, is that circle and the little line is a membrane.
Also, I can definitely see the edge standing right
And-
where I am.
And that's why I phrased it with the environment. You do see at the
Kinda cool.
very, very edge of your sight a crustacean-like figure that is very large moving around.
All right. Are we saying we haven't gone through the last door yet, still, or no?
Is this Lloyd?
We're
from
through the.
last
I'm
session?
through the.
Oh,
I'm
she
I'm
went through the door.
Oh, I thought we were just over here to actually like see the thing.
No, she went through the door.
So
no,
are we like
she went
not
through the door.
preparing anymore here? Is that
Well, we can always go back through the door. We
okay?
didn't lock this one open.
Yeah. Let's go back for a second. That's what I want to do.
Technically, Christopher's all the way like 3 doors back.
Yeah, man, I'm 3 doors down. I'm gonna come up just so I can see what y'all are talking about. I'm actually back there still. I just want to see what fuck everyone's like
Oh, shit.
having an issue with. Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't go that far.
You didn't go that far, bro.
It's fair. It really doesn't change that
Okay.
much.
So, does anyone here?
Y'all keep playing. We're gonna have to keep playing
I know,
until next week.
Sorry. Does anyone here have a way to breathe water naturally?
No.
No, not naturally.
No.
Okay, we have 2 of those potions. Who do we think should have
Make-
those potions? I'm thinking
make-
myself and Basalt.
Everybody make a knowledge check. Knowledge
Knowledge
nature.
Okay.
Both or just one?
Well, and also he said that the membrane was warm, which means the water's probably hotter. He didn't say
Dirty
how
20.
hot the water
Just
was.
just remembers the description of the water appears to be boiling.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Christopher remembers that the poem said the boiling
Yeah.
bubble. You guys
And
describing a bubble.
Rios remembers that it was described as this membrane that looks easily damaged or pierced.
Right. It would be more about the heat of the water than the drowning part
Yeah,
of the
we'll
water.
burn before
sure.
we drown.
But all right, well, fine.
That was
I'm
good.
just completely wrong.
That was what the nature check was for.
So now we know that we don't. Not only should we be worried about drowning, but also burning to death in boiling water.
So essentially, we can't try and pop the membrane to kill the crab, because if it falls in the boiling water, we also can't get the trident or whatever the weapon is.
Well, but also it sounds
Isn't
like
the
it could
crab
be
in
used
the
against
water
us.
part,
No,
not
it's in the bubble.
inside the bubble?
No,
It's in the bubble.
He was
Okay.
on. Yeah, he was on the membrane. So just don't
Well-
pop the bubble and hope nothing else pops the bubble then, or the membrane or whatever it is.
All right. Well, does anybody want any of these effects of flying, invisibility, hill giant strength, protection from poison? Or the rest
I
are
don't
gonna-
really need anything.
Yeah, I don't either. Although I do think we should think about it and then wait until next time, since we're almost at the end.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to roll nat 20 on the like and subscribe buttons. And we'll see you next time.